Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Punk Rock Review, home of a bunch of opinionated crap you don't care about. Also, the home of the feedback you provide that we don't care about keeps us on an even playing field, and we like that. Real quick shout out to our sponsor. Moving straight into it today. Today we're going to be talking about something that has just recently, within the last, I don't know, however long ago came out. And it's, one of those kind of titles, man, that a lot of people seem to either be really for or kind of pseudo against. And, maybe some people are in the middle. So you got all walks of life, and we just wasted about 10 seconds telling you that. Doesn't matter, irrelevant. We are talking, of course, about the one and only Outriders. So, Outriders, you can find this one across, multi-consoles and platforms and things of that nature. But what can really be said about this one? Well, let's start with some griping because, man, why not? Makes it a little more entertaining for our mom when you watch this. Hey, Ma. And, of course, first off, to the Outriders, development team and creators and everything like that, let's, big thanks for the quests that you take on that don't allow you to do them. Man, that is awesome. And the, non-exact movement of your character, reflected on the, map or anything when you pull it up, because you don't really need to know exactly where your guy is in a zone or anything like that in order to find an objective or anything. That's just silly, but, it does make for a great frustrating play sesh, and, what else? Oh, yeah. Also, fuck that annoying ass you suck. Drop your, world tier notice that pops up. It's like, yeah, your ass sucks. You drop your tier so that you can play the game more. No, that fucking pop-up is annoying as shit, man. You gotta get rid of that. You can reiterate to folks once or twice they can drop their world tier level, man, but nothing like when you're genuinely trying to, make it through a section or segment of the game that, is a little harder or anything like that. For that damn box to keep popping up like, world tier too hard? Do you suck too much? There's a good to it, man, but you don't need that repetitious shit. Once someone dismisses it, get it the fuck out of there, because that shit's annoying, especially if you're, a little frustrated at some of the, gameplay going on at that time. What is another gripe? The disconnection, issues and stuff for this always being an online game. Whoever made that call, really bad call. This thing should definitely have an offline mode, because I guarantee you, there is nothing as frustrating as being in the middle of the final boss battle in the campaign and getting disconnected. Guess what happened to us? Guess what happened to us. That's right. If you guessed we were in the middle of the final boss battle and we had already completed the first section, and not giving anything away, boss battles, you move zones, whatever, multiple times you gotta do whatever to them and such. Done with the first zone, trek into the second, and man, nothing like a disconnect notice on that, especially when you're on world tier 12, because, as the technomancer and whatnot, who, is in essence a sniping class, and you're in close quarter combat the entire time, which, kind of goes against your entire build up to that point in the game if you're soloing it. Nothing like being disconnected during that, after about a 20-30 minute battle that, you might just barely scrape by in or something, but that's that. Now, we just spent over 2 minutes bitching and griping about some negative stuff in this, all right? But what we want to lay out now is that we absolutely love this game. We adore this game in its entirety. Love the atmosphere, love the environment, love the story, like the gameplay, even though, some stuff might overlap here or there, but, we put in time, man. We're sitting at, whatever the cap level is that you can get to, and, open up whatever after the boss battle, which guess what we did? After a few frustrating runs, man, that very final boss battle, not even ashamed of this shit because of some bullshit in this game with disconnects and stuff like that. Dropped it to world tier 1, headshot the bitch a few times, and fucking beat the game that way. And it's not something that we're proud of, like, we're doing it in the world tier 12 and stuff, but, enough bullshit with disconnects and stuff, to get to that point even, in the final game, did all the monster hunt quests and did all the, target quests and whatever, did all the historian quests, all that stuff's done, completed, at tier level and everything like that. But man, a couple frustrating boss encounter at the very end and stuff did it for us. But going back into griping, we love this game, man. We love this game a lot. Wish it was entirely a single player with couch co-op as the option. That kind of would have been a great way to go with it. But the world itself, man, Enoch and everything that these dudes that People Can Fly created here, Square Enix, whoever is overseeing it, whatever. Man, this should not have been an online play only. That's absurd, and so many frustrating aspects of it have resulted from that. But the game we adore, the game we love, we saw other folks given, in review scores and stuff, because of course we care what other people think about. Saw other people giving it, sevens and stuff like that. And you know what? Honestly, I can't fault them for that. We here, we're like, okay, this game's a 9. Okay, straight up, the game is a 9. We don't. Another thing too, we don't do looter shooters. That's not our cup of tea. That's not our genre. We don't really like them. We've done the Borderlands, and we've done the Destiny, and we've done the Warframe and such. But you know what? We haven't done all those games in their entirety. What we did do with Outriders, even amongst the disconnect problems and the issues with, any aspect of it. It's not flawless. It's not perfect. But, with how everything is, the environment, the mood, and everything like that, and the gameplay loop, man, they got us hook, line, and sinker. And, straight up, it was a 9 play for us. Now, the disconnect at the final boss, man, that was frustrating. That dropped it down to a 7. But we love the game. We love everything that they're doing there. We definitely don't want to harp and gripe on all the negative stuff. But man, when you're in the thick of it, and all the negative stuff that we did talk about earlier on, happens and such or whatever, that can lead to some very, very bad taste in our mouth. But you know what? We'll tell you that we are still wanting to jump back into that, game and, even delve further into it. But, we've already kind of done everything except getting additional loot. But we already got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I don't know, 6 legendary something or another's. Who cares? The game, the game's great. Nothing to, though, like getting a mirror legendary of what you already have. That's right, a duplicate legendary happened to us. So we got to deconstruct one or whatever, but that shit's annoying, especially when you're waiting for drops. But, anyhow, Outriders, great game. We definitely recommend it. It does have some glaring issues, man, and a lot of folks that it seems to be in the Destiny and Warframe and categories like that, man. To us, it seems like they don't dig it as much. But folks like us that don't dig looter shooters regularly or traditionally, man, the story and everything or whatever, even with any flaws or lacking parts that it has, that's right up our alley, and we dig the hell out of it. So, man, whoever had People Can Fly decided for this to be an online play experience, bad idea. You should get shit canned. Not even gonna lie. That's a bad call to make in today's day and age. Now, whoever came up with the rest of the concepts of the game and the world and the, story and all that, mad props. Keep it up. Let's get some single player, stuff off of this as it should have been with couch co-op or you can have online aspects of it. You can do online stuff, but man, the entire game don't gotta be that way. But neither here nor there. Who cares? Outriders. What can be said about you? Well, you get a good old fashioned 9 through 7, because it's gonna be for real somewhere in there for everyone. There's some glaring aspects. We're not saying it's a flawless game or perfect by any means, but for folks like us that don't dig looter shooters, right up our alley, and can't wait to jump back in. And for everyone on Game Pass, man, oh man, Game Pass is great. We love our Series X and we love our Game Pass. Microsoft, give us free shit. Outriders too. We went to go log in to try and do one of those win Outriders controller things and such. And we can't do that. So just send us some for free. Have a good one. You probably didn't. We'll catch you next time. Probably won't.